Oh, welcome back, my gardening friends, to a very wet allotment. We're in the polytunnel. You can probably hear the pitter patter of rain. Well, I've grown in cardboard toilet rolls for a long time, and I've learnt my lessons, what you can and can't. And in the end, it's just the pea and bean family that thrive in the cardboard tubes. Some say shouldn't be using the white ones, but I've never found any difference. They're not in there long enough, but we'll go to that in a bit. We'll talk about how I used to grow my parsnips in them, and I'll just show you shortly. Let's not confuse matters. I'll confuse myself at the best of times. So I'll always grow my pongos. These are from Bill and Val. They're save seed. I've shared those amongst my viewers. The Kent Blue Pea, that was also from Bill and Val, all save seed. Kelly's peas, I've had those quite a while. The Knee Plus Ultra Pea, also again from Bill and Val. Thompson and Morgan sent me some seeds, the Mange 2, the Oregon Sugar Pod. They're the new seeds, they're the saved. Some Sugar Snap there. Probably the same ones actually, Sugar Snap, maybe so. Some Kent Blue, more Kent Blues from Bill and Val, a bit of a mixture in there I think. And then the Shiraz from Thompson and Morgan. There's the new packet. They sent me some replacement packets off the cuff. Thompson and Morgan use some of my videos, or two of my videos, in their masterclass videos on their blog. So if you go to Thompson and Morgan's blog, they do a regular thing where they share creators, they share bloggers, they share writers, all their little hints and tips. Let's just have a look at the toilet rolls now and the containers and how we hold them. So these are your typical kitchen rolls. They fit nicely into the boxes that the A4 photocopier paper come in. These are ideal if you're going to start parsnips off, but if you do parsnips or carrots in them, once they get 2 leaves you need to get them in the ground, because the taproot, by the time it's got 2 leaves, will be at the bottom of that tube, and then it'll end up forking when you put it into the ground. I learnt my lessons a long time ago. Now I do it the way I do. We've got some extra big cardboard rolls. It's the sort where you rip that out and you pull the paper from the middle, but where I am, we just unravel it as we want some. So I collect those throughout the year. They sit nicely in these boxes that you get stationary come in. Again, more boxes stationary come in. Some of the boxes I put a little bit of tape round, which I rip off before I recycle everything. And what I'd use in these bigger boxes is just another piece of cardboard to separate the different seeds, because you can never get a straight line and say, well, I've got a row of peas there. When they start growing, they've got a bit soggy. You don't know what you've got. Good old faithful, the mushroom trays. Again, another one of the boxes that the stationery comes in, and we've split that one in half. I've just done this to show you, but that's what I typically do. And these would mainly be for the runner beans, you know, the long beans. I've tried sweet corn in these cardboard rolls, didn't do very well. I did onions 7 or 8 years ago. Jason and Colleen will tell you the difference in the onions grown in cardboard rolls compared to the ones grown in soil was absolutely magnificent. So me personally, you tell me different. You tell me what you grow in your cardboard rolls in the comments. This will help people figure out what to do and what not to do. I like to give all these cardboard rolls a second life, even if it is only just starting my rocket stove with them. So I'll show you now how I fill them. We fill them in the holes, down the sides, everywhere, other than down this bit if we can help it, so that when we water they don't dry out. Right, I'll get on with this. I'm just doing the ones that I need today. So my pea and pongo bean mix is 50% cocoa coir and 50% leaf mould. Now, you're not going to get anything better than that in a bag of compost that we buy. So that's cost me nothing, because the cocoa coir comes when the cannabis growers unscrupulously dump their compost. Should just try and break those lumps up. I've had to soak this over a couple of days because it was very dry. Just out of shot, I'm going to drop it on the table once I've moved the mushroom tray. I tap it twice, and that should then just drop the level enough to place the peas in, and then we can top it off. There's 2 cardboard rolls there, just a little bit shorter. So let's cheat. Shake the compost down the bottom, and then we can just make sure this cardboard piece there is in the right place. So we'll swing you around. Just going to tip those peas out into an old ice cream tub. I do have the lids for them as well. I've just noticed why there's 2 packets in here, and there's a hole in one. Whether that's split or the mice got to them before I did. But I've got a few more packs somewhere. Here we go. Rapid COVID-19 test. Those are the bags. They've got little holes in, but the peas shouldn't drop through them, so I can use one of those and remark it up. And just to be sure, I'll just pop 2 peas into each one. We can compact it down later on. And I only really grow peas for the sugar snap. We always pick them early. And I do try and make sure I mark them up where they are, so that I can save some seed. I do get quite a few. Should have took the mushroom tray back out for a while. The mushroom tray's just there for when this gets absolutely soaking wet. It holds it all together, and then when you come to plant them out, you can just tear the corners and get the rolls out. It saves messing about, but this is there just for the ease and when they just get soaking wet. Bit of a press down. Make sure the peas got good contact, and if any do go rotten, hopefully there's enough there for those. But I'm going to be growing different sorts. They'll all come at different times. Normally well on top of this by now, but in here I should be hanging a scaffold plank on string and suspend it so that the mice can't get at them, because if you leave it there, the mice will be in and fetch them out. They can smell them, and there's no mint available to put any mint branches over to disguise it. I haven't bought me any fresh labels up, so that'll have to do for now, but I'll put that old plastic bag down the side. That should let me know what's what. I'll spin these round and I'll get some of the knee plus ultra in. I'll keep Bill and Val's heritage peas all in one tray. Some of the peas have got damage from the pea moth, or grub should we say. I'll still plant them. Nature always finds a way. Yeah, so that's my sort of methods. Please share yours in the comments. Join in with the comments. I learn from the comments. I learn more about gardening by reading comments on the videos, and I join in. I ask questions, and I'm just a gardener, and I like to share what I've learnt off other people and my little spin on things that I do see. I'll change it a little bit, work it round, but the compost costs nothing, the containers have cost nothing, and maybe all we've done is a little bit of tape that will need throwing away at the end. Thumbs up or thumbs down for the interaction, thumbs up for any of the comments. It all helps with YouTube. Leave me a comment, and why not consider subscribing, where I can share all my experiences to all the new allotmenteers and gardeners that have joined me, and they've said I'm a new allotmenteer, I'm learning lots. So I repeat myself a little bit, because each month I get an extra 250, 300 subscribers. This month I've had 60,000 views, so that's 2,000 views a day roughly. So people are watching and people are learning, hopefully. Take care, my friends. Happy gardening to you all. Till next time. Ta-ra for now. I didn't quite get this end level, so I've just put a few twists in to lift this end up. Pretty damn level now. It's making me seasick. Till next time, my friends.